Hello, today we are working on my final for my 2D design class. The parameters were it has to be a grid, has to be a self-portrait, and I have to use split complementary colors. So that is what we're doing. You may have noticed that I haven't posted a video in a significant amount of time. As I said, I have class, so I've been in college, tragically. And I've also been depressed, which is like probably the worst two things that you can hear from a person, to be honest. Yeah, so we are working on it. I drew this entire grid in Procreate first. Like, I had this project done in Procreate, but everything in this class has to be done with acrylic paint, tragically. Here you see me cheating using a Posca. And this took me like several days. So the camera angle is going to change a couple times. We don't have to talk about it. I struggled with color for a while. I cut that part out. But basically, yeah. I'm just following, like, I have the reference photo up on my computer above me. And I am just going square by square, trying not to die while I do this because my eyes hurt so bad from looking at these tiny squares. But it's gonna come together so fast, you're not even gonna know what happened, I promise. Because I edited this and it made it look like it was so easy. But it was not so easy. It's like minimum 10 hours of painting, at least. I'd have to get my iPad to see how long it took me in Procreate, but it was not quick. It was not swift. And it looks like it comes together so easily in this time lapse. But I was losing my mind, I assure you. Square by square. Some squares were half squares, which you can probably see, but maybe not. You probably can see that I ordered a new webcam for Cyber Monday. It was $15 instead of $50. So now I can film art like from the top without using my phone, which is so cool and convenient because I despise editing on my phone. Sorry for the lighting here. I'm very blind and I can't see most things. That's that on that. But yeah, I got a new webcam. Very cool, very swag. And then, yeah, the split complementary colors are like closer to purple, blue, teal, and orange. And it really starts to come together towards the end here. It's pretty swag. I don't know what else I'm supposed to talk about. I should probably talk about something. This is like a 20-minute video, minimum. Look, I really haven't done anything interesting yet. Like, I'm just working on my face, going square by square. Luckily, the semester's over now, so I'm just in my parents' house trying to get more videos up. As you can see, I'm going in with this tiny, tiny brush to fill in these squares, which I'm pretty sure are like 1/8 of an inch. I definitely measured them when I did it, but it's been like 2 weeks now. I do not remember. Just square by square, baby. Probably gonna put some royalty-free lo-fi in the background so it's not as weird when I don't have anything to talk about. I thought I would have more to talk about in my head, but I was like, I'm not gonna write a script for this. Like, that doesn't make sense. But like, look, it's starting to look like a face by this point, so like, that's kind of cool. It's getting there. It took way longer to prep for it too. Like, I had to mix the colors. I was trying not to use colors that I needed to mix because I just wanted to use them out of the tube, but I did not have enough tubes to do that, tragically. But slowly but surely, you're gonna see it look like a face, and it's gonna be so cool. Like, look, I'm starting on my glasses. It's about to be a glasses moment. I also, like, keep getting on my phone during this because I'm pretty sure I have ADHD, so if you see my phone, no, you didn't. It's honestly amazing that I could, pay attention for this long to do this. I guess it's because it was for a grade. Got a 93 out of 100, though, so I'll take that. Originally, it was supposed to have my cat over my shoulder, but, like, by the time that I finished, doing myself, I really was gonna develop, like, one of the worst migraines in my life if I kept looking at these squares, so it was just me. My big forehead's about to land. Just wait, it's gonna be insane. I also, it doesn't look like it, but I messed this up a lot of times. I got really confused about what squares were where. I tried to number it, like, on my iPad, and then you can see along the bottom, I tried to number it, but the way that I did it, like, it didn't line up, so I just kind of had to send it. I'm not going to show you the reference photo, because I don't want to. It's not important. What's important is this artwork that I painted. I accidentally mixed a shit brown, as you can see, instead of like a darker orange, which I will go over later. Yeah, but all those teals are the right one. It's like, whoa, that's a face. We did it almost. Except I think we're only like not even halfway through the video. I will say, I got through a lot of episodes of My Little Pony while I did this. I tore that show up. Like Starlight Glimmer, we're friends now. Everything is so cool and great. Plotline resolved. I don't know if I should like keep talking, trying to be a funny little guy. Because I know that I don't like being bored during art videos, but I also don't like when they talk the whole time. Like, look, that's an eye almost. That's so cool, isn't it? It made it look really easy. Oh, and you can see the pencil grid lines through the orange because I don't have an orange tube of paint. And every time I go to the Walmart near my campus, they never have orange paint. So I had to buy like the shitty kind that comes like in the little bottle with the cap. And it sucks. Like the light orange pretty much covers them, but you'll see later that I take my Posca and I go over the grid lines over the orange to hide them. And my teacher was like, "That's a really interesting choice. Why'd you decide to do that?" And I had to be like, you could see the pencil. She was like, what's your thought behind the color choice? And I was like, just felt right. I don't know. I just picked one. Like some people had like an intricate story, like about You know, like, some people's self-portraits were, like, edgier than mine. They were, like, represents, like, the darkness inside me. And I was like, I mean, I just did the project. Look, that's my forehead. Let's go. That was probably cringe. I'm not gonna cut it out, though. And bam, that is the face finished. Mentally, for me, it goes so much more downhill than here. That sentence didn't make sense. It goes so much more downhill from here. Because the hair isn't uniform textures. It's just so much work. So many hair strands, so many luscious locks. No, really though, this was like hell on earth for me. And by the time I get to like my sweater, like my shirt, I'm like ready to drop dead. It is 1 a.m. I am fucked up. Sorry for any kids that are watching, but not that sorry. You can see me trying to count it out, and it doesn't even make a difference. I keep having to go back over shit later. This project was so rude. I should have just done a bigger grid. She told us that our grid just had to be smaller than 1 inch. Why I picked 1/8 of an inch, I do not know. Maybe this was like my form of self-sabotage, you know? I don't really have anything else going on. I don't have like a nicotine or a weed addiction, or I'm not an alcoholic. Like, I just kind of sit in my house, play Animal Crossing. That's about it. It also didn't help, like, the different shades that I picked. Because there's, I think, 3 or 4 shades of blue, 3 shades of orange, and 3 or 4 shades of teal. Like, I really just pulled out all the stops to be a real stinker to myself on this one. Like, I really am kind of surprised it didn't kill me, to be honest. Looking back on it, I'm like, why am I even bothering to count? I keep fucking it up anyways. Like, it truly was not lining up with my reference image. But that looks like me. Like, I did it. You can go, wow, yep, that's them. I just thought it was going to kill me in the process. did do everybody the liberty of cutting some parts out, like you might have just saw that skip. This was like 35 minutes, and it took me everything I had to get it down to 27, so like I'm so sorry. And I understand if you get bored before this is over, because I got bored editing it, which is never a good sign, but it's like, what more can I take out? It's a time lapse, like, I don't know. So I just left it like that. Hopefully you're not too bored. Thank you for watching if you got this far. Appreciate it. Hopefully it gets a little more interesting with the lo-fi royalty-free beats. Did you guys see that they put the lo-fi girl in Rocket League? You can have her cat as a car topper. And Geralt's in Fortnite. You can make Geralt from The Witcher. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. You can make him emote. I really want Geralt to hit the gritty. Or like dab, or fucking... Is Orange Justice still an emote? I don't know, I don't play Fortnite anymore. But I want Geralt to do some funky little dances. That's the one flaw about The Witcher 3, is that you can't make Geralt do a funky little dance. Yes, here's the Posca part. And I also outline everything in my face because I just think it looks nicer. I really lost sight of the grid in some spots, so it really just smooths it out. You know, puts a nice coat on everything. Hopefully I'm making literally any sense. I'm recording this voiceover at 1 in the morning, so we'll see. Probably won't redo it though. Hopefully it's funny. I think the worst part is that I did the half squares. Like, it makes it look more like me, but it made it so much more work. I made it so much harder on myself than it needed to be. It comes out really good in the end. But like, I think it should probably be a higher grade than a 93. But what can you do about it, really, you know? I got an excellent in every category. But I still lost those 7 points. I just don't know where they went. Just lost to the void forever. There's one I was really stalling. Like, I really did not want to finish the rest. And I was like, maybe if I keep putting lines down with my Posca pen, it won't matter and I won't have to do the rest. Even though I know that's not true. Like, then I wouldn't have gotten a 93 if I hadn't done the rest. Tragically. Which I realized, clearly. And I was like, okay, I better finish this thing. Don't look at my phone. Finally, got rid of the blue brown color. It's now reddish orange. So that's cool. Doesn't look like a shit smear. Mostly I'm just gonna stay quiet and ride this out. If I think of something, I'm just gonna say it. This is also how I check my editing, so. Okay, so home stretch here. Like, we have almost got it. I'm outlining. Originally I wasn't gonna put the grid over the dark orange, but then I was like, wait, that's kind of stupid. So I did, which you'll see in a second. But the video's almost over. You almost did it. Hopefully that silence wasn't super boring. I'm eating my leftover Chipotle right now. Just letting it ride, baby. Sorry, I was thirsty. And there it is. Almost. Thank you for watching. Goodbye forever. Not forever.